Oh, hey, good morning, jerk offs.
Good morning.
What are you doing? This lady,
Woo! Good morning.
we're going live and she turns on fucking rainforests,
And start.
blowing boogers all over everybody. What a great way to
Good
start the
morning.
show. Good morning, everyone.
It's the lift off. My fizzy lifty drink.
What a fun day. Oh, look at that Bobcat.
Woo! I always wanted one of those, you know?
I would definitely, or maybe that was a lynx.
Whoop whoop! Glitter world. Good morning, squirrels.
Good morning, squirrels. Good morning, Kristen. How are you guys doing
Good
today?
morning.
Oh, yes.
This is different. We got something different.
Oh,
We're
that-
still in the same room, but two different cameras this time. It feels.
There's the monkey. Look at it. Oh,
I'm
yeah.
looking all over the place.
No, this is where you look.
But I can't. I like to see myself. So I'll just be like, I'll get used to it. Kind of like the zombie game.
Next time I'll twist it around for you to see yourself.
Yeah, there we
What
go.
up, Scott? Good morning,
Good
everybody.
morning.
Oh, shoot. Who is that?
Who's what?
Get out of here.
Oh my god!
You know what that one is?
Is it some kind of a what's those that kind of panda fox?
Yep, it's a
type
red
of-
panda.
Yeah, the red panda. I said a panda fox.
Kristen, let me find my mouse.
See,
I
this
am
is it.
doing
I can't see
great.
the.
Well,
there
you're
we
not
go.
supposed to see it until I pull it up.
No, I like to be
Anyway.
ahead of the game.
Lovelies. She says she's lovely.
You are. I seen your new little nose piercing. Looking good, girl. What? Yes.
Oh, good morning, John Drake. How you doing this morning? Thank you, John Drake's already. Wasn't even
He's that
10
guy.
o'clock, and he was already hitting me up,
Yep.
reminding me of the checklist needed for today's Pizza Wars video. Which guys, I told you last week I was going to Pizza Wars and I was going to dominate. Okay, did I not?
Killed it.
Dude, I think I won 17-3. I'm telling you. And all the shit talk aside, Ryan's pizza was good.
It was.
It was-
But yours was genuinely just. Ooh,
Ryan's
delicious.
pizza was really good. Don't take that score as his pizza wasn't good, just that my pizza was that much better. You know what I mean? That we're probably going to win the whole tournament. If we win this tournament, you know what happens? My pizza will be put on the menu.
Woohoo.
BrainJerk Josh pizza.
Worth it.
Yep.
Worth it.
What's up, Reddy? Good to see you. He said I slammed that thumbs up. Everybody,
Slam
don't
it.
forget to slam your thumbs up.
Like and share, comment, all the good things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure to bring your friends too. I have proof Ryan won. Yeah. I told you didn't even need to make that backup. There you should have just made one poster. You wasted your time making a winner's poster for
Yeah.
Ryan.
And John, the proof is in the honey drizzle, baby. There
Yep.
ain't no lying.
Just a little more than you think you need. Yeah, them pizzas. Today we're gonna do it again. Week 4 starts today.
Who's competing today?
Well, don't have a clue. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have no idea. So
Well, who's still supposed to be?
when we're done with the show here today, I'll call somebody, the people, probably Brandon or Ryan, one of the two. They're the ones. I'm just the camera guy and a winner. So they needed a winner for
dinner.
they needed a winner, an actual winner for this Pizza Wars competition. So they called me. My pizza's gonna beat both of those other so-called winners. There's 2 of them already. I still won. I'm the top. I'm the grand champion, I would think. I won by the biggest margin. BrainJerk.
Really the other ones were all pretty close.
Yep, the other ones were right down to the wires. Although I think the week before, the jalapeno popper pizza destroyed Shane too.
Yeah,
now that I actually think
and
about
they're
it.
both jalapeno. Everyone loves that jalapeno on pizza, I tell you.
No one knows yet who is on it. Nobody. I don't know. It's a surprise. You'll have to wait and find out.
Here's a challenge. Make the poster first.
He can't make the poster. That was his checklist, the things he needs for the poster. He needs a picture, the face-off picture. He needs the individual pictures, and then he needs a picture of them with Brandon. Hey, ready? So this weekend we got to go for a nice walk on in the, what is that, a marsh?
That was a marsh, yeah. Crosswinds Marsh out in Carlton.
It was a good
Anyone
time.
who's around here might know of it. Yeah, it was beautiful.
That was the first time I drove there personally.
Yeah.
I've been there a couple times, but that was a good time.
Yeah, I usually go to the woods alone. So, if I bring you along, it means I really fucking love you, man.
I got to take my, I don't know if you're allowed to do this, but I took my socks and my shoes off, and I got into the water up to my ankles, and I buried my feet into the water sand.
The water sand?
Yeah.
It's not muck.
No, it was sand.
It was, yeah.
And to be honest, my rough feet feel a little better.
Mm.
They need some healing.
Your soul feels a little better too. You got all that grounding, all them electrons. You restored all that vital energy. Ooh, the sunshine, right? So good. That all week.
We needed the charge for this winter.
I know.
Winter's back all of a sudden today.
April's summer is officially done for.
Listen, Carrie,
but
get off my screen, Hellenberg.
Yeah, all week the sun was beautiful. I played, I prayed, I skated, I danced. I literally did everything I could outside this last week. It was absolutely gorgeous.
This week was also the Pac-Man tournament.
Mm-hmm.
So I did lose that one, okay?
Oh.
But I lost to the champion. So I can kind of live with that. The guy that's got the high score on the machine, Tyler Vance, Ryan's son. That boy knows how to play Pac-Man. I tell you that. We were hoping to meet in the finals, but I lost in the quarterfinals to him. Second round. After, who did I play? Lily. I smashed Lily. Lily didn't even want to play. If I'm being honest, Lily was like, I was like, Lily, we're against each other. We got to play. She's like, I don't want to play. That's why I'm up here.
Yeah, she kept coming upstairs with me. I missed out on the fun and games that day. I was sucked into a portal of work.
My soul needed that, son. I'm so sad it's gone. It's only temporary.
It was a nice little taste, baby girl. Here you go. Let's fill you up with some light codes real quick so you can carry this shit through. We got another week. And today is kind of nasty. It had some ice snow this morning, but the rest of the week is still supposed to be normal spring weather, high 50s, 60s. I can still respect and appreciate that. I'm here for it.
50s sounds like, isn't that weird how 50s doesn't sound warm, but coming out of winter, you're like, let's put our shorts and t-shirts on. But coming out of summer, you're throwing those fucking hoodies on.
Yeah, at that point, you're ready for hoodie weather.
It might as well be freezing.
Yeah.
What up, Coach K? In case you didn't, I gotta tell Coach, I don't know if you were here when I announced the winner of the Pizza Wars, but it was just a little more than you needed. You know it. That honey drizzle
all day.
Today is not okay. It's wet. It's bad wet. Yep. And it's cold. I'm back. I put my suit back on. I was happy that I finally got to take it off for a week,
but he still got the sandals.
Boy, I threw that suit on and I am rocking them sandals. Like a mist. Yeah, it was like snowing and spitting out water. I don't know what kind of water. It might have been like acid raw water or
where? What are you talking about?
It could have been like hydrochlorified water or plastic filled water or the rain.
Oh.
What up, hippie witch?
Good morning, beautiful.
Good morning. If anybody wants to come up, come on up. Chillax and rest. La 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 la.
I've been seeing all of your I've been seeing all of your beautiful creations. You were doing such a great job. I love it. I'm gonna have to, if they're for sale, I'm gonna have you ship me some of those earrings. I'm an earring girl all day.
She is.
Yeah.
Look at them. Why don't you wear them as earrings? Look at those
You got
earrings.
two matching, but you know what? They're
Those
never
little
the same.
danglers. They dangle perfectly like you like them too.
Zebra tail earrings.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I went to Africa and brought you back some zebra tail earrings, would you wear them?
If you braided them first.
Of course.
Can you braid the tail? I'm here for it.
I've braided hair before. Not that great at it, but I've done it.
Oh my gosh, what are these little guys?
They're not capuchins.
So you know what? I found the video of monkey on skates. I want to teach Caesar how to skate.
Good luck. Good luck. That'd be great. I would love to see a monkey on skates, but
yeah, and he can skate with me. I need a skate partner.
Only if he wants to. Oh dang! Well, that's a goal. Oh my god.
Well, that is a goal. So I got it perfect. Or I got it perfect. Okay. I'm not picky, baby.
Oh, earring.
Oh,
I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I'm serious. I'm serious. I would absolutely love it if you wanted to ship me a pair. I will pay you because I think they're gorgeous. I love macrame and I love earrings. So
I think this animal feed is on like an 11-hour loop of the same fucking animals for 15 minutes. We're gonna get out of here and go to Scotland.
Scotland. What kind of wildlife is in Scotland?
I don't know, but there it is.
Lots of luscious.
This is my homeland, my motherland of Scotland. I'm like, I did one of those DNA tests, and I'm like 38% Scottish. Loop of animal asses. Yeah, I know it, right? I agree. Where's Miss Mouse? Always running from me.
One of my zoo trips when my kids were little, I was like reviewing all the photos when I got home, and every photo of every animal we got that day was of their ass. And I made a slideshow just because it was so freaking hilarious.
It ain't nothing funnier than when an animal gets a boner or poops.
Oh, make me a special pair.
I don't care what. As soon as it happens, I don't care if you're a kid or an adult. You're going. I don't know why. It just happens. Or when the animal, like, listen, especially the hippos, because they poop, and when they poop, they spin their tail like a little fucking helicopter, and it says, and the poop just says. It's so fucking
Talk
funny.
about poop mouth.
It's funny. It's just funny.
What color?
I wish I had a windshield wiper for my asshole.
Lalana, I guess I like natural colors. Like, you want to use like a natural, like other, or black. I wear a lot of black. So you pick. Like neutrals.
Tell it to smell, then it's time to leave till it starts to smell. Well, dude, you got to wash your fucking windshield wiper every time you take a shower. We got hands, not hoofs. But it's funny how it adapted a windshield wiper for its butt because it can't wipe its own ass. You know? Most animals figured out a way to wipe their own ass when you think about it, right? Most animals lick it.
Drag it, or they drag it across the ground. I witnessed that.
That's an itchy butt. I mean, usually that means worms.
Yeah, but also, you're wiping your ass.
Black is always a good color, she said.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Like,
yeah, and then they would match my black cat that I love so much. So I think that would be beautiful.
Like, and I know as from perfect example, right? Crocodile.
Dundee.
Right? They don't have to wipe because when you poop in the water, you don't have to wipe. It comes out as a complete. There's like a force field on it, and it comes out.
But they also are on land often.
Yeah, but they poop in the water.
Yeah. Okay. It's fact.
Same with hippos for the most part. Will try to poop in the water, but if they don't, they start that helicopter. Better not stand within 15 feet of a fucking hippo, okay? Not only is it dangerous in the front, but it is dangerous in the back. I think it was an elephant where his elephant sat down and a man disappeared. He sat on a man and he disappeared. It was the most wild thing I'd ever seen in my life. It's like, where'd it go? How do you imagine that death?
Oh my
How did Alfonso die? Well, old Bessie sat down and he went straight up her keister. Nobody was there to help. We just found it on video. That's wild. Elephants are so cool, though. Speaking of the front of the mind of the elephant.
Oh yeah, they're geniuses. Have you ever seen the videos where they paint photos and they express their emotions? Yeah, they were like telling stories and like their history,
What's
their
up,
past
Elizabeth?
through paintings, and like expressing their emotions and feelings.
Well, they can feel things in the pads of their feet. That's how they can feel them for miles.
The energy, the vibration.
They have sense that almost is like another smell in their feet. They, I think, are way smarter than we will ever give them credit for. They're actually, you ladies will like this. The women are in charge of the tribe of elephants. And they know elephants. Like if you're a family member or even an enemy, they never forget who the family member is. They could be separated for fucking years, and they'll still remember who they are. They can know when a human is pregnant before the human knows that it's pregnant, and then they communicate. So this video I was watching, this chick was pregnant. She didn't even know it. This elephant come over and start rubbing the lady's belly. Then it went over here for a little bit, called out to the rest of the pack. The whole rest of the pack came over and started rubbing her belly. They went and did a pregnancy test, and she was pregnant. These elephants knew before that the woman ever had an inkling about it.
Yeah, our senses are like connected to the conscious field, you know?
Plus, she probably smelled different.
Yeah.
They can smell those things. Like dogs can smell those things too. We got like the weakest noses ever.
Interesting.
Monkeys. My dad tells me a story of one time he went to the zoo and these monkeys just start going wild, jerking off and stuff.
I've seen.
It's because and the zookeeper, my dad was like, "What the fuck's up with these?" Because they were all doing it. It wasn't just one of them. And the zookeeper's like, "I bet you that girl over there is on her period."
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Because they were going nuts. My dad said. He said that was the first time he realized that monkeys, well, not monkeys, that animals could sense those types of things. Those different. He said he was probably like 20 at that time.
Wow, that's insane. I seen a very, very, very disturbing video some years back, and I feel bad even bringing it up, but maybe I shouldn't. A monkey, or it might have been like I forget what kind of monkey, or if it was a gorilla or whatnot, but it was taking advantage of a frog, and it was very disturbing to watch.
What up?
Down, and I'm like, ugh. I just need to erase it from my memory.
Great job, Tony and Elizabeth. They said they went to Mint the other day. You know, Mint is they're a proud sponsor of BrainJerk. And if you ever want to check out our Smokers and Friends Mint Monroe podcast, it's on Thursdays at 4:20 every Thursday.
Speaking
Scott,
of,
bro, they heard the heartbeat. Yeah, you're probably right, Scott. They probably did hear it too. What up, Ryan? Good game. Good game. GG. Good GG to my competitor, Ryan. We're going to fucking dominate. He does a great job hosting the show. He just, he should stick to hosting and not competing with me in contests. I'll beat everyone I know in any contest that I enter, except I have lost twice.
Oh, well, twice.
Twice.
It won't happen a third time.
I got a winning record, though.
It won't happen a third time. How does it feel to lose, Ryan? I'm really... we need to chase those good feelings. And if you're just steady losing, you sometimes just got to give it up.
Oh, he's a winner. He's a winner. He's a winner. that I loved it because either way, BrainJerk wins.
Exactly.
So that was one of those like either way,
Your guys' little loophole.
we're
there.
happy. Either way, we've come to dominate. But I told you guys his was going to be extravagant last week. I told you guys, and it was a lasagna pizza. I couldn't remember what it was on air, but it was delicious. My first loss at a food competition. Yep. He gave me my first loss ever in a like publicized competition,
Which was it?
which was a cooking competition. He won by 1 vote.
Is that the one where you had thought you were going to have tortillas?
Yep. we were ruined by the tortillas. But yeah, that was a good time, and I want to bring that back, the eating competition or the cooking competition. So that was actually my first win against Ryan on a publicized eating, because we don't really compete very often. So it's a 1-1, I'd say. 1-1, 1 win and 1 loss for both of us. Well, we were second at this food. Yeah. So he was second place in the next one.
Okay.
Whoops. So after the first one, I became a host. And then we brought other teams in, and it was a good time. So we need to do that again. Good times for sure.
I want to participate. Josh Geisbert and I were just talking about those.
Josh and you could be a captain of one of the teams.
Okay.
But I don't want to make the teams like before. They were like 6-8 team player teams.
Smaller teams.
I want to make like 4 player teams maybe. But it just helps with like say the budget. The 6 players, that's 6 people that are helping pay for your team's meal. You know, it's across 6 people versus 4 people. Because it's not us paying for it. We got to pay for our own team's stuff. But there's a budget.
Yeah.
You can't go over this number, basically, is how we play. But we do everything from scratch. Everything's got to be from scratch. Nothing's allowed to be out of a box unless it's an ingredient.
Which I respect. That's how I like to do things.
We can host, me and you. Yeah, I'll host with you. And we can get a couple teams. Even if it's 2 teams, that'd be fine. 2 teams of 4, 3 teams of 4, something like that. And 4 teams of 4. 1 week, 1 team goes, and the next week, the other team goes, and then the next week, have a 3-week thing.
And this time, would we do it to where everyone's making the same type of dish, at least even if their own twists, rather than completely separate cuisines?
That way, your palate. 4 teams of 4. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I agree with that. Yeah. We make the same thing, but we have to
just their own twist on it.
I like, but see how we did it before is like a fantasy draft, like my football leagues and baseball leagues. So we threw everybody that was wanting to play. What? Who's this? Oh yeah, what up?
Good morning, beautiful.
So we threw everybody that wanted to play into a pot, right? Threw their names on a paper, and then the captains. I forget how we decided who goes first. I think the loser of the season before picked first for the next season, but then we went 1 by 1. I love your hair, by the way.
My lack of it.
Yeah. 1 by 1. So I would pick a team. If I was the first pick, I would pick a player. And then you would pick a player. And then the next team would pick a player. And then the 4th team would pick a player. And then I pick a player. And that's how we would
so we don't just build our own teams and sign up and join in. And
the pot is in, and then you might not technically know one or two of the people. It might be Ryan's friends in here that are on it. So it's a good getting to know each other thing too.
Okay.
Getting to know you.
I'll make a post today. Yes. Yes.
Being an only child, I'm still learning how to work with others.
John, we need a poster. But that's what makes our competition so great. What up, Yeti? Is that anybody could cook by themselves. But we're cooking a 3 to 5 course meal, depending on what we decide on. We're cooking it from scratch, and you might not have a good cook on your team, but you might have 4 good cooks. You might have 2 good cooks. You might have a baker on your team. You might have 3 good barbecue guys and a fucking baker and a shitty fucking person on your team. You never know what these people's skills are. And because we pick players the way we do, You can't just pull out the best players. Oh yeah, I got 4 chefs on my team.
So should we build our team and then find out what we're making?
Well, that's how we do it.
Okay.
Well, we pick our teams, and then the captains meet up, and then we'll go through. We'll say, okay, we'll have a bunch of things in a pot of like countries. Okay, we'll put this many countries in here.
And then pick a cuisine
we'll
from that.
pick a country. Okay, it's Japan. Now we pick a cuisine from Japan. We agree on it, and okay, boom, here we go. This is what we're making. Usually what we did was we picked the countries, and then we would let the teams pick what they're making, and that necessarily wasn't the same thing. But I think for something like this as a competition, you have to have like the same thing so you can tell the difference between how good it is.
Agreed.
John, we need
so
a
if anyone
poster.
has any ideas, you want to toss them in the comments of some things, some cuisines or.
Good morning. That's
That'd
my
be
mama.
fun to see. Good morning.
Hello. Hi, Mama.
Scott says, shout out to the single moms out there. I'm a stay-at-home dad here. Hard work these hours that the kids work. Much respect to all out there.
Yep, absolutely.
Good morning, CSL. What if we enlist a couple of restaurant owners to get? That would be sick.
Oh
dude.
yeah.
Tino as a captain.
Yeah, and we could maybe hit up Public House.
Dude, honestly, Ryan, that is a fantastic idea.
Yeah.
That is a
These
great
are the
idea.
moments that I wish I lived down there.
And then they could use their kitchen to do the cooking. That is a great idea. Best idea you've had all week.
Let's check
And
into
you
Public
get
House.
you got a
and
great
I would want to be a
ideas.
part of that team. Is that how it works?
No, they'll have to pick you
Oh, they have to pick me.
if they're the captain.
They have to pick me.
They'll pick me. I have no doubt.
Maybe Tino, Jeth.
Yeah.
Yep. Chino, Jeth. Maybe even Shane from Mugsy's and Lane's. Those are our sponsors. We would hit them up first, and then if they don't want to do it, then we would move on to other people.
There we go.
There we go. Scotland.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Geometric pattern out there.
I sure do. See those waves?
And these vortexes.
See those rivets of waves?
That's
In the
cool.
flood?
I just want to. Take me away.
That's Scotland. I would go to Scotland and check it out.
Oh,
Yeah, same.
I would
And I
love
want to
that.
go explore all the castles.
Misty, cheers from Japan. Good to see you.
Good morning, Misty.
hello. Cheers.
So I love your tie-dye shirt too. I was just doing black and white tie-dye yesterday.
Thank you. It's like I've had this. This was a thrift store pickup at least 10 years ago. I've never
Fun.
been able to purge it from my closet because I love it so much.
Ryan says we was on the same track. He's yelling out names the same as I was. Get out of my head. When
You
is
guys
this
are
cooking?
kind of like the same brain sometimes. I
Well,
swear.
Mom, that's what we're figuring out. I just threw it out there. We're just
Yeah.
literally, as we're talking right now, we're building it together. Ryan's putting things up. Our graphic designer's in here now. He knows what we're doing.
he's gonna have a poster made.
His
by
head
the
might
end of the show.
explode.
I love it.
Ryan says,
These are the things that happen where you guys are at that I wish I was down there to take part in. Both Twisted and I. It's like, man, we're so far from you that we can't do any of this cool shit, and we're very hometowny over here. But I love the stuff you guys do. It's so fucking awesome, and I love to see it on the Facebook and I'm like, oh, look what they did again.
yeah, I know. I wish you were down here too.
Same. We're still.
But I wouldn't trade where I am for the world. I love my home. I just wish we were a little closer.
Yeah, I would. I do love me some Michigan,
August
and I love
sounds
where
good.
you're at. I would rather be up maybe a little more closer to you.
My mom agrees with you.
What's
wishes she was here too. She lives in Florida.
Oh, yeah, it sucks to just be like, oh.
She's got to come in like twice. She comes in maybe once or twice a year and hopes that it's in coincidence with events that we're throwing. And last time she got to come to the blind dining.
Oh, fun.
The very first time we did it. And this time she's coming in, and guess what?
Is it the blind dining week again?
Yeah.
This time it'll be upstairs.
But I don't know. It depends. If she's supposed to go back the 10th, and that is what the day that blind dining is. So I don't know if she'll be staying that extra day to go, or if she can't stay because of the flight.
We should intentionally kick off of an event. Just what would you like to do? We could plan something.
I was just thinking that. I was like, you should like plan a crazy event for just when, if you know she's coming in advance, just be like, what's something she hasn't done yet?
Yeah, intentional, Josh, and plan something for your moms.
Do at least the second week of August to avoid the fair. I agree. Dude, we need to set up a eating competition for the fair too.
Oh yeah. How much is it? Have you ever checked into how much it is to rent booth space?
Yeah, it's like 500
for the week.
Yeah, depending.
I just have to say, the guys, all of you who do the eating contest stuff, I just props to you, because like I eat so slow and I get full so quick that I don't know how you guys do it.
Yeah.
600 he said is what the fair is. I'm gonna try to stay an extra day. Yes, awesome.
Beautiful.
Misty says, love the haircut. Thank you. She's used to she hasn't been here since I had my long hair.
Oh, okay.
Was the last time she was here. That's about a while now, actually. And she's gonna be here for my birthday.
Oh, awesome. So when is the blind dining then?
The 10th.
The 10th.
2 days after my birthday.
Okay. Yeah, we'll definitely have to plan something.
When's your birthday?
June 8th.
June 8th.
Yeah.
Yep. We have plenty of guys interested wanting to take the belt. Also, we have 2 championship belts for the eating competition.
2
of them, because there was 2 captains on each team.
Okay. You had teams then.
Yep.
Oh, when did you have teams?
The whole time.
The whole time there's been for eating cooking competition. I thought you said eating competition.
Sorry, I may have. I may have, but for the cooking competition.
Yeah. And I hear you, Luana, because with the whole eating thing, it's like, I don't know if I want to put that kind of stress on my body. Like, I can eat and I can put down some food, but I just wouldn't want to stress my body.
See, I can put down some food when it's like the food I want and I got hella munchies. Like, don't get in my way with chips and salsa. I will eat the whole bag. I will eat the whole bottle. But like hot dogs and like bread, like all like bread just inflates in my stomach anyway. There's just no freaking way. Like, I would be puking in no time flat. Get it out of me.
Yeah. Absolutely. We should go over the sponsors.
I didn't.
Yeah, no. I mean, I know we just listed. Oh,
Mint! Thank you to our sponsors, Mint Cannabis.
Yep, there's a new one.
Mint Cannabis Monroe, our newest sponsor, pillar, if you want to call it. Thanks to Nerdy Designs, John Drake up in the chat. You know, Tino Amaya, Muggsy's Sports Grill. Tino Amaya, Amaya's Fresh Mexican Grill, where he makes all his food fresh. Or what will his mama do?
She's gonna freaking slap him, man.
Slap him. Then you got Jeth over at the Little Brown Jug. And that's, from what I understand, that's the friendliest place on earth.
Town. Oh, on earth.
That's where I think. Yep. Screw the town. The whole earth. It's so friendly. You wave at somebody and they'll wave back. Blind dining is no, it is not. It's going to be upstairs, actually, here at the BrainJerk Studios. Well, actually, it's called the Sold Out Studios, but we say BrainJerk Studios because
just the next level.
It's at our home base. It's above us at the where did I let off? Lane's Pizza. Thank you, Lane's. You'll see us a little bit later today, probably about noon, 1 o'clock, somewhere in that area, with week 4 of Pizza Wars. Brandon and Ryan are going to host and show you. I don't know who.
Ryan,
like I said,
who's competing today?
I don't know who's competing today.
Is Ryan still here?
Maybe.
Can you give me a quick thing on your Pizza Wars? Like, what are you making a pizza? Are you eating a pizza? Like, what is the Pizza Wars? Best made pizza?
So Josh won last week. I don't know if you were here for that.
We make a pizza. So Ryan made last week. It was me versus Ryan, and Ryan had made a lasagna pizza, and I made a sweet and spicy pizza. So mine was garlic. So from the base, then I put a garlic butter, pizza, barbecue sauce, bacon, cheese, jalapeno, and pineapple, and then we cooked it buttered it again at the end, and drizzled honey over it.
Just a little more than you think you need.
Wow.
Yeah,
That would be nothing I would ever think of.
That's my favorite pizza.
They go in and they each make their pizza, and we all try it. But then they for a whole week, these pizzas are on offer to order, and that place their vote is by ordering the pizza. And Josh kicked his ass last week.
Wow. So how many orders did your pizza get? Do you know?
Not yet. I'll find out later today. I'm also recruiting for a kickball fucking team.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, kickball, dude.
Where there's a kickball tournament the day before Maybe Day, and I'm trying to make an elite team to just come in and wipe them out. I talked to Brandon Saturday, waiting for confirmation. Okay. Jeff, would you captain? Oh, he's tagging people.
So Ryan's still here then. Does he not know?
No, he doesn't.
Okay.
John said Ryan don't know either. Let's go. Coaches. So here's the team so far for the kickball games, right? It's me, Stephanie, Coach K right here, Dev Kennedy. Then you got Jeff Copey, Monroe Nutrition. Then you got number 4 in America.
Whoop, whoop.
Number 4, he
Mr.
D Mills won his fight this weekend. No, he is now number 4 cruiserweight in America. Let's go. He's on our kickball team.
Yes.
Tino, Amaya, and Ryan are coaching. We're elite over here. Come on, if you want to win this kickball tournament, join our team. Shane from the Monroe County Reporters, Dev Rucker from the Dev Group. Let's go.
How many players do we need on a team?
Instead of 10.
10. Okay.
We're pretty much full.
I asked a bunch of my friends. It happens to be Mother's Day weekend, and they just got a lot of other stuff going on.
May 12th, John. May 12th. It's the day before Maybe Day. What up, Wally? Cheers from down under.
I was like in 3rd grade, I think.
I know. I miss a good old dodgeball game.
That's brutal though. Like I remember playing that in probably middle school, and I just like that's where the bullies are like, "Bow!" I'm like, "No, God, just no."
I won in school. We played what was called scatterball. So it was kind of like dodgeball, only you could run all over you wanted until you had the ball. Once you had the ball, you couldn't move. You could take 2 steps. That was it. And then you had to throw it. So I won one game in middle school where I was the last 2, right? And I tripped. And the guy got the ball, and he was hovering over me, and he threw the ball at me, and I like fish flopped over onto my back and caught the ball and won.
A big effort on that one.
Yeah. With all my life, I survived.
Oh,
we're supposed to that this fine morning.
He was getting naked. You didn't see him?
No, I didn't see him.
He was sleeping on the couch, and then I woke him up because I said, BrainJerk's on. We can't miss it 3 weeks in a row. Fucking A.
I was thinking about you this week. I was ripping apart some cable and ripping out the copper wire.
Okay.
Like, what do I even call them? Antennas, like for electroculture, right?
Yeah.
So I want to start. Yeah, I'm gonna start making them with crystals and. Yeah, as I get my indoor garden going up there. So I was thinking.
Thank you also, Monroe. Sorry.
You're good.
Keep going.
It's okay. Thanks for apologizing. Self-awareness.
Thanks to Monroe Nutrition for our beautiful, delicious drinks this morning.
They get me fired up.
I had just realized I didn't finish the sponsors.
Yeah, I know.
Thanks to whoever loves to go bowling at the Monroe Sports Center. Thanks to them for their sponsorship and love. And Vibe on Purpose. This lovely lady. Thank you.
I encourage you to be annoyingly intentional.
And thanks to everybody, all you guys that support us and love to come in and have conversations with us. We are still, listen, we're still going to have the late night jerk. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. It's just we've been so tired late at night lately, man.
That's gonna be our that'll be our nighttime show.
As soon as the sun, you know, I mean, it's been staying out pretty late nowadays.
Dude, look at you, John.
Oh, look at you!
You over here making everybody's posters.
I'm gonna have to get him on a poster for myself.
Well, when you love what you do and you're good at what you do, like you just, it's no big thing.
Run it. And especially these guys keep him busy, so he's just like in this flow with BrainJerk. It's like one thing after the next. It's a never-ending flow. Beautiful.
Show is. So what have you guys been up to?
We have been taking advantage of the hot week we had last week. We're getting so much jump start on the yard, like just
beautiful.
Doing walks and enjoying the weather. But we have already cut at what we counted them. Was it 10 trees that we've cut down? More to cut down. They're like diseased trees and they're not good, and we need the sun. And building raised beds with the tree trunks and getting thatch up, getting just all kinds of work doing outside, burning the old stuff. It's been a lot of fun. We're burnt. I am burnt.
Yeah, I definitely got a lot of sun being outside this week too. I did a lot outside. Anything I could, if I could take it outside, I was outside.
Good morning, Annie.
And we went for a nice walk, and I just love watching. So I'm sure you guys are the same thing. Just watching all the new green, all the new life budding and coming.
She kissed a new tree.
I did. I walk up and I grabbed this whole stem. I'm like, I'm just making love.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I touch. I'm always touchy feely outside. I'm like, what's this? What's this? I probably shouldn't touch and feel everything, but I do.
Yeah, absolutely. Giving thanks and praying, it's like, thank you so much.
I know they know, but do you know that if you put seeds in your mouth before you plant them, that the seed grabs your DNA and plants towards what you need?
Oh my gosh, that is genius. That makes sense.
I know Twisted for
sure.
So
now it's going to grow in resonance with your DNA.
Yeah. Lots of plants do that. Even weed plants will do that, and it'll grow to what your needs, kind of. Tomato plants, all sorts of different plants do that.
And I wonder if the acid in your saliva also breaks down the seed a little bit to germinate quicker, maybe even. That's interesting.
Yep, that's one of those secrets. Those little secrets.
I love that.
We're giving away secrets for free here on BrainJerk. Don't you? What's up, Ricky? How you doing? Oh, Indiana's in the house. Annie, I forget where you're from.
Genki Deska. Anytime someone from Japan comes in, say that.
Genki Deska?
Genki Deska.
Oh, Misty's here.
Genki Deska.
Cheers, Wallyfish. Cheers, Ricky. Cheers, everyone.
I didn't know. I only know konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa.
I know domo arigato.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
What?
Sorabato?
Is that means hi? Genki Deska means hi. That's an awful long word for hi.
Heath's got a great show coming today.
Yep.
6:00 p.m. You'll see Squared Circle Shenanigans. I'm a cheesehead. Oh, that's right.
Just talking about
Wisconsin.
I love the cheese this morning.
What about circle jerking?
Always, Annie.
Circle jerking. So our nighttime show is going to be the late night jerk.
Not jerk. Okay.
Good morning, Jimmy. Let's go slay the motherfucking day. That's right. Misty says, Misty, konnichiwa, Toyota, Honda, Suzuki.
Yamaha. You forgot Ohio.
Genki desu arigato. Is that what you were talking about?
Genki desu arigato.
I said.
Okay. Say it again.
Genki desu. That's what you just said, isn't it?
Genki desu.
Oh, Genki deska. Sorry.
Genki deska.
Genki deska.
Arigato. Konnichiwa. See, this is like my favorite part of coming live and coming in with you. Besides the fun part is meeting up with everyone from all over the world.
Yeah. That's a lot of
we
fun.
literally have we've got at least 4 continents here in chat. Multiple countries, multiple states. It's the coolest thing
So
ever.
we said Misty. She's from Japan, you said?
Yep.
Misty, so what does your daily life look like? Like, do you live in the city? Do you
She's
live
not last I remember, not a fan of Japan.
No, she's not a fan of Japan. Have you lived
Big
there
Murph.
your whole life?
This Big Murph right here. He says I did a late night jerk last night.
Well,
Hell yeah.
You know, if you know
I'm surprised he didn't say that.
if you know Big Murph. There the phone died. I knew
Where'd
it.
she go? Oh, there she is.
he
There's
tried
no way
something new
to
today. He gave me my own camera, my own phone,
Yep, the camera died.
and it died.
Okay.
It just did. It just did.
Glad
I
to
get
see
that.
you, Misty. Yeah, so they're in Japan and on he's in Australia. They're completely on the opposite side of the world, you know. So it's the next day over there.
Or next to each other on the flat Earth, whatever you decide.
Yep.
As close as Josh and I right now.
Yeah.
Do we need logos?
Under
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, but we do. We're definitely gonna, John. Might as well get started on it. But don't put nothing perverted. don't put the BrainJerk logo jerking nothing, okay?
Yeah, right.
Only the brain we're jerking. Only the brain, okay?
No other body parts.
We got another 3 inches of snow. Well, that's what I'm talking about. We prefer 3 inches of snow. We don't want to see 3 inches of anything else.
Dude,
Yeah.
what if people show up for the late night jerk with tissues and lotion?
Yeah, I'm here.
And then they're dumbfounded. They're waiting and waiting for it to begin, and they're like,
It's gonna, yeah, they're gonna Schmeckles out, you know, Schmeckles out, fucking Schmeckle bombing every fucking 5 minutes.
yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest, I missed the Schmeckle bomb. You know, it was a real big thing there for a little bit.
What's a Schmeckle bomb?
People get on the camera and show their dick.
Oh, well, what's Josh?
I'm not saying let's do it,
Twisted.
but when it finally happened to us, I didn't realize it was happening, and then once I figured it out, and I was like, yeah, I finally got Schmeckle bombed. I made it.
Yeah. I put that shit on full screen, and I'm like, what is that? What are we looking at right here? The one I thought it was like a real like a fish or a snake or something. It was weird, and I was like, "What is that?" And everyone's like, "That's a trouser snake." I'm like, "Oh shit, it is."
My mom says her husband Steve said she needs to do a segment on being a crazy chicken lady.
Okay, you should come on and go live with us one morning and show us the chickens and tell us all about them.
Totally.
Yeah.
I want to raise chickens one day. It's one of my main goals.
Chickens are all right.
Looking at the babies.
We were just looking at them at the store yesterday. They're ducks and chickens, and one of them has a really it almost looks like a turkey, but a vulture head. I don't know what the hell it
They're
is.
baby
But
turkeys.
they're like baby turkey. I don't know. They're big. I don't know. I forget what they're called, but they were interesting looking. And I was like, wow, that's no other kind of chicken I ever seen.
Yeah, no, I love when you go and you look at the baby chicks and you realize just how many there are. I want me a little Rhode Island red.
That just sounds cute. I don't know what it looks like, but it sounds cute.
Red, very deep red, and it's very pretty.
Well, red's my favorite color, so
like
I'm gonna like it.
That's right, Big Mark.
I'll be there because I have yet to be to a combat one.
In Waterford, Michigan. How far away is Waterford from you guys? Still far?
I don't know. Let me look at the map.
It's like
we're in Alpena.
I don't know where that is, like on the map. I know it's like
We're way up here.
Oh, there's my map.
Yeah, they're up more towards the bay, the water.
Yeah, it's still hours from you. It's
Yeah, we're literally on the tip of the finger right here. It's a bay, Thunder Bay.
What did we figure? Where you're about 4 hours from us? Is that what we figured?
I don't know. Where are you again?
You're in your city
Monroe?
again? Alpena. Okay.
Monroe to Alpena.
But Waterford, Michigan, May 5th, Combat One Wrestling. You've seen us working with them, and They put on a great show. Big Murph is fine. I don't know what's gonna happen, but he interrupted President Klontz his last promo, and it's usually not good to interrupt the president. But I'm gonna tell you that right now.
There's consequences.
He showed up. He had a job. You know, the president gave him one job. Come be Santa Claus. And you know what this fool did?
What did he do?
He showed up hammered.
Shit.
Yeah.
Drunk and started passing out fucking opened gifts to kids. Like, what the hell, dude?
Half open? Like
they were. No, not even like the gifts were half open. The packages were half open. Like, he gave some kid a dirty green half-eaten jawbreaker even.
Oh my goodness.
Is all you have is 3 inches? Let's super sweet jelly. Yep. Japan is one place I would love to visit one day.
Yeah, Japan's fun. Mainland Japan's pretty dope. I like Okinawa a lot. It's secluded, small. I could climb buildings, dude. It was fucking great.
Okay,
it was like King Kong over there.
And she said she lives in the countryside.
Yep.
Oh, so what's native out there? Do you guys have like farmland that like what's native? What do you see a lot of growing around you?
There's no cats. They eat them.
Hey,
for real.
I always said if this delicious food's cat, so be it.
I mean, you know, they obviously season their food well.
Cat, no.
I guess if it was the absolute last thing on earth, but I mean, I can survive in the natural world.
My mom says the chickens are an addiction.
I was gonna say I could eat trees and shrubs and greenery all day long before I eat a fucking something like that.
It ain't worth it.
Scott has chickens too, by the way, he said. And mom's addictions are chickens. They put out so many eggs, I need to start selling them.
How many chickens does she have?
I would love to do chickens just for the purpose of eggs solely, but that's something that we can't even think about with having Attila here. But one thing that we're working towards, the first thing that we kind of want to establish here is bees. We want to have a little bee spot. Besides our orchard stuff and all of our planting stuff.
Yes, I love that because you need a space to have, because beets, I love beets too. And I would like to have them fresh all the time, but it takes up a lot of space. So you need a whole...
Wally, it's a...
Yeah, we'll figure out how we could do it in such a small space that we have, but we definitely want to do bees and with everything.
Bees.
Yeah, bees. Like
bees.
She thought you meant like pickled beets.
Bees. Oh, I don't know about that. I mean, potatoes all day, but
I was like, I mean, in order to grow beets, maybe you need a special garden for bees. I get what you're saying. I was just saying that the other day. I wanted to. Bees are a big part of, like, I want the whole
Big Murph says I do what I want.
You know, bees put out a frequency that heals disease.
Yes. I just put on the bee high frequency the other night, actually, when we were laying on the couch.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I looked it up because I wanted to hear it and feel it because we were literally just talking about it. Chickens, I want to raise chickens and intentionally, obviously, for like the free range and, you know, just growing our own food in that way and caring for them, but also for soy-free feed. I want soy-free eggs.
Yeah.
What's that guy right there?
Misty.
Epics.
We found some collectibles at, where were we? Walmart, I think. They had them on an end cap. There were like only a couple left, but this was the only one that twisted like crazy. And it's a Peter Venkman
what up, cold-blooded
Ghostbusters guy. He's so cool.
You're right, Wally. My mom says we have 4 laying 5 1-month-olds and about 50 chicks for sale.
Okay.
What? What in the actual F? Mother?
So is selling chicks, is that a good gig? Is that you have like a regular flow of people coming through buying chicks?
What is wrong with you?
She's slanging chicken, man. Slanging them chicks.
Slanging them eggs, baby.
How much are chicks?
Hey, you know what? That is a very lucrative. You would never think that the eggs would be as lucrative as they have become this year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you gotta think though. Would you rather buy the chicken eggs or a chicken? I'd rather have a chicken.
I'd rather have chicken.
Lay me
I'd rather
some
have the
eggs.
chicken. Right now, I'm just not in the position to have a chicken.
Well, yeah, me neither. I would have them in the basement.
He wanted to put chicks in the basement. I said, honey, they're a little smelly. I don't think you want them in the basement.
Only like 2. You need a male and a female.
Whatever you do, don't get ducks. Ducks suck.
Really? See, I thought ducks would be great.
That's what everyone does here is duck eggs because they're
Duck
high
eggs.
protein. They're big.
The yolk is so big and the white is
Yolk.
not as big, but it's so creamy. Oh,
I was gonna say you're basically like 2 duck, one duck egg to like 2 chicken eggs. Almost.
Yeah.
Look at his logo, growing old man style.
What a grown old man style. Good to see you.
That is awesome.
I fucking love it, dude.
What's up, dude?
That's the first time he's been in here.
I love your logo. That's great.
In the end, what up? What up?
My mom says she's the local chick dealer.
I love it. So,
Hurricane Ian,
like a pimp.
the hurricane wiped out all the hatcheries. So my mom is capitalizing apparently.
Fucking hell yeah, do it, girl.
Yeah.
Do it.
Right
all day long.
I fucking do it around town and make it look like a straight up drug deal.
Duck eggs, I will say that. Duck eggs are better than chicken eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense if they're that much creamier. I don't think I've ever actually had a duck egg myself.
You have high cholesterol.
Well, yeah, you want to.
But ducks
eating eggs, period.
Ducks are so more. There's so much more. Ducks are because you have to have the water. You have to clean that water unless it's a pond. You know, if you just got a pond, get ducks for sure.
Right,
but
that's true.
If you literally are gonna put a pool out with a small pond where the ducks can jump in for a little bit and jump out, you're gonna have to clean it, and that sucks.
Don't ducks just fly away and come back?
Not if they're
you click their wings.
Take your tail feather, girl.
Unless you want them to do that, unless you train them, you could train ducks. I'm sure. Like
that'd be cool. Have them leave and go away because we have water everywhere around here. Like, go do your thing and come back. Lay the egg.
Like your home.
Free range ducks.
I don't think that would work.
My sister
find a better home.
All right, my sister. Now my mom is rubbing off on my sister. So.
If I was in a position,
survival.
I would also
Get those little chickens.
That's
you know what sucks is there's going to be a lot more ticks this year around this property. Someone killed a monster possum right in front of my house, dude. I'm like, damn.
Really?
Yeah, it's huge. I was like, that's my tick killer, man.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Normally, it's usually like later in the season when I start seeing, an excessive amount of ticks. And we were just out for a nature walk the other day, and we already seen a few.
If one landed on me, it was flying in through the air.
Really?
It was gliding through the air.
And we were just walking through open paths for the most part. It wasn't even like we were walking through dense forest or anything.
We've seen a total of probably about 5 so far, just working on the yard, and we do little walks down here. But last Tuesday we saw the first one. We were walking through, kind of looking at everything. He got one on his leg. I got one on my leg the next day.
It was there was one. My nuts.
Yeah, there was one. I don't know. There's at least 5 that we've seen in a total of the last 5 days. So they're already.
It's bullshit. Bullshit.
It fucking sucks. I hate
it.
It
does.
They're supposed to only last like a couple months. They last all goddamn year.
Yeah. I had one time I was out hiking and I had my hair in a bun all day, and I came home and I did the full check, but I kept my bun in, and I woke up in the morning and it was like on my pillow right next to my ear. And that's my most recent experience where it was just enough to, whew.
Yeah.
Well, that's one thing. Not much scares me, but ticks, they get me.
I'm the same. I am so like, I don't have a problem like dealing with ticks, ripping them off, burning them. Like, I have no problem dealing with bugs. I like bugs. I don't care about bugs.
Have they poisoned you or not?
That's
the fucking question.
You don't want them to latch on you in the first place, and that's the whole thing. Like, they're disease. You don't want them on you. Like, period. So that's the one thing that gets me too. I'm like, oh my god, ticks.
Does he mean like guinea pigs?
I have a guinea pig. And they are great alarms.
You just let them, put them on a leash and let them fucking chase the ticks away, or what?
How does that work out?
How's that work?
Alfalfa and carrots and shit.
We seen an emu.
Oh, yeah,
Red piece of family. Oh my god, dude.
What was his name?
Okay, so
head.
what we saw was it was really it was an egret, but I was like, oh, here you have an emu.
His name was Emmanuel.
Emmanuel the emu. It was walking. It looked like an emu in the water.
I could have sworn it was one.
We're prepping for Armageddon, Mom says.
That's what we're trying to do this year. We got a lot of food shortages this year, guys. Just be ready for it.
Guinea fowl.
Okay.
Fowl.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha. That's chicken.
Oh, yeah.
Peking duck.
Wait.
I love Peking duck.
Peking duck.
Peking duck is.
I've only had duck, I think, one time, and it was at a Friendsgiving many, many years ago, and it was in a turducken. And it was a delicious piece of meat that was trice fucking layered, but.
So is it cut in a way that you get all three, or do you kind of have to pull it back?
What it is a turkey
together
with a duck and stuffed inside of it, and then a chicken stuffed inside the duck. You got a turducken.
So when they cut it, you kind of have to pull it all back apart.
Each one out.
No. You get
okay.
You just get to pick which kind of meat you want, and you can have a smorgasbord of all of them.
That's cool. I heard that duck was pretty gamey.
Cat, the other white meat.
I heard it's more greasy.
Okay.
That's what I heard. But
Which makes sense. I mean, the eggs are much more creamy and fatty.
You're stupid, Reddy. I'm not gonna put it on the. I'm not putting it up there, but that was a good joke. Don't read it out loud. That was a funny joke.
Deep fried
turducken. I'll say I'm not a fan of turkey, but I love deep fried turkey. I will most of the turkey I grew up with. Sorry to whoever cooked it. Dry and gross.
Sorry, Mom.
And you should be apologizing to me.
You should be apologizing to me.
I love that you said that because Mom and Sister are in here. You're like, to whoever cooked it. Let me just blanket statement.
Trust me, as a cook, if you cook something and it's dry, you know before everyone else does. So don't try to play.
We're going to put some extra gravy on this one today,
okay?
Reddy ain't right. I know, right?
Wasn't me.
Wasn't me, Mom said.
Cooked the turkey a little too long. It wasn't me.
I think the deep fried turkey, I don't really enjoy it too much. It's plain. It tastes like, I like, what do they call it? Smoked turkey's bomb, dude.
Yes.
I don't like smoked anything, honestly.
This shit.
Smoked joints, smoked meat, smoked
smoking poles.
Oh well. On that note, it's time to go. It's time to go.
It is.
Thank you, everybody, for coming in. Thank you to our sponsors. Thank you, Twisted and Hippie Witch, for joining us.
Hate it.
It always makes the show better when you guys are here.
Thank you.
Oh,
we won't get into it. But
go ahead.
No, it's okay.
You
Organization.
Oh, we had a card today?
Yeah, go ahead, do it, and then that'll be our final thoughts.
Sacred geometric symbol you see here resonates with the frequency of organization. I just pulled that. So I could read the book where you can just take the message. Okay.
Take the message. Okay. Funny enough, that's something that I wanted to accomplish today is a lot of organization within this room that I'm sitting in. So
that's exactly what I'm going to do as soon as I'm done here too.
Anybody see in the card Scotland.
So organization. The time has come to get more organized. Your productivity is being inhibited by your lack of organization. We should always organize according to the things we feel are the most important. So get clear about your actual priorities. Pick your 3 most important tasks. Do the first one completely before you move on to the next. That is my downfall. I start and I have all my things going at once, which is good for my ADHD brain because then I can bounce from one to the other. But man, structure, I tell you. Okay. 3 of your most important tasks. Do the first one completely before you move on to the next. Write down your thoughts, keep lists, designate places for specific things, do one thing at a time, and simplify, simplify, simplify. It may be that you need to learn how to delegate because the truth is, if you are overwhelmed, the universe is telling you you have bitten off more than one person can chew. So there's that. There is the reverse meaning if anyone wants to hear. I like to take the whole thing into consideration.
Did you pull it reverse?
I don't think so.
You see that in
I wanted to grab it before we took off, but nope, we're gonna just keep it there. So
boom.
I love that because it's so on my level.
The question, just being honest with yourself and being intentional, but being honest, like where are you inviting chaos into your life, and just being honest about like where it is or isn't serving you, you know? So organize.
All right.
Love it.
Note, peace out, everybody.
Yes.
Thank you all. Everyone have a great day, whether it's Thursday. What is it? Monday. Whether it's Monday, Tuesday, or fucking what time it is. Have a great day.
It's raining.
Have a great day. Peace out.
Bye, everybody.
Miss the button.